Professor, Department of Mechanical Engineering, NBKR Institute of Science and Technology. So I have 26 years experience. So means before initially I had industrial experience of 9 years in machine tool building unit. Then afterwards I joined in a teaching profession. So from 99 onwards, I was continuing here my profession as a in teaching. I completed my PhD in 2006 also. 2006. Okay. Okay. Today I would like to give the session about the cognitive skills and design thinking. This is very important for the innovative skills. So now before that, creativity is a skill and innovation is a process. So creativity, both are essential in making of a new product or anything, but creativity is a skill. So that skill is what essential for a human being, and innovation is a process where we are converting idea into the real, real type usable product. So that is what. Then creativity is a thinking of new things. Innovation is a doing new things. So that is what. So that you can think of that here. Creativity is a thinking of new things. That is what. Just it is a thinking only. But here innovation is doing a new things. So that is what you can find difference between the creativity and thinking. Sorry, innovation. So now you can see here innovation. Innovation is the initial commercialization of invention by producing and selling a new product, service, or process. Now you can find here. Now there is a something I will tell you that earlier when the penicillin is what invented, so it was not used. Means nobody. It is a waste. Everybody was thinking that at that time. So that is what I am thinking of. That I am speaking of that 1920. So that product is what waste like that. But after 1970 or 65 in that range, so that was a wonderful and useful medicine for the and one of the best antibiotic. You might have heard about that penicillin is what a most common medicine antibiotic for almost all the diseases which nowadays we are finding so other medicines, but until 1995 or something, we are finding that penicillin is what most useful medicine. That is what that invention, such type of invention, that is what innovation is the initial commercialization of invention by producing and selling a new product, service, or process. So that is what. So now you will be finding that product innovation. Product innovation means the real-time product where you will be finding that so new product. So suppose for example you can find it two wheelers. So two wheelers, if you look into that 1 decade back and today, if you look at that lot of features we are finding that. So that is what product innovation. And coming to that service innovation. Service means where you can find that service type. So just you can find that I can give one example that Uber is what it is giving a service process, service innovation. So actually it is not a product, but through Uber we will be finding that, so process innovation like that. Process innovation we will be finding. There are three different types of innovations which you will be finding. Next, coming to the what is cognition. So the term cognition derived from the Latin word cognoscere, which means to know or to recognize or to conceptualize. So it is the set of mental abilities or processes that are part or nearly human actions while we are awake. So that is what you please remember that the cognition is what derived from a Latin word cognoscere. So which means to know or to recognize or to conceptualize. So that is what very important. Cognitive skills are core skills your brain uses to think, read, learn, remember, reason, and pay attention. each of your cognitive skills plays an important part in processing new information. So that is what very important. Each of your cognitive skills plays an important. So next I will tell you that what are the typical type of cognitive skills you need. So attention is what very important. So attention. So in this attention sustained. What is that attention? Enables you to stay focused on a task for a sustained period of a time. So that means whenever you got a problem, so in that problem, you have to stay for a long, means without leaving that problem, you have to stay. That is what attention sustained. So that is what. So what that, if it is not having that skill, lots of unfinished projects jumping from task to task. That means your unfinished projects will be jumping from task to task. That is, you will be moving from one to one. So that is, that's why we are not able to carry out that our idea into that. So this attention is what very important. Attention selective. What is the what it does? Enables you to stay focused on a task without distraction. So once you select an idea, you should not leave that. That means you should not, your attention should not be diverted. Your attention should not be diverted. So without diversion, you have to concentrate on a problem. That is. So what are that? So if it is lagging skill, that means if this type of cognitive skill, if you are lagging, easily distracted. So that is the main thing. Attention divided. So what does it? Enables you to remember information while doing two things at once. Sometimes in a product, you may be thinking of that not only one or two. So we have to divide our attention into the multiple tasks also, multiple tasks. That's what I can give one example, that while driving. So while driving, you see that you are concentrating on the steering, at the same time brakes, clutches, and accelerator and gears. So the attention is what divided here. So in order to move the object, move the car, in order to drive car efficiently, so such type. So here, if this attention is divided, is lacking, difficulty multitasking, frequent mistakes, you will be getting that. So that's what, if you are lacking anything, so we'll be getting a mistake. That is what. So this is about the attention. So memory. So memory is what very important. So here we can find that memory is what long term, memory working, that is what short term. So memory long time enables you to recall the information stored in the past. That means when your brain is what means whenever you are working on a task, so whatever may be that you can recall some of the things. So that is what when you are suddenly see the some of the object, you can recall even your childhood information. That is what memory long term. So what is that? Forgetting names. If you are lacking of this, forgetting names, doing poorly on the test, forgetting things. So even in the examinations also, if you don't have memory of this, you will be poorly on test, forgetting things you used to know. That is what in mobiles, some features you may not do properly. Memory working, that is what short term. So enables you to hang on information while in the process of using. So sometimes you will be finding that as a young students, you may be finding that in gadgets, in formatting, or some of the procedures, they will be giving that immediately somebody is able to adapt it very. So that is what short term. So that is, if you are lacking means that is also one problem. So some disturbance I am getting, Ram Kumar. So perception. This is what perception is what very important. Perception is what very important. So auditory perception, that means enables you to analyze, blend, and segment sounds. So auditory, that is what. So common sense, struggling with learning to reading fluency or reading comprehension. So visual perception, this is what more enables you to think in a visual images. So that is what you can find that perception means getting into the task. So that is somebody, whenever you get an idea, so you will get an images. Like that, you will be getting some visual images, so flickering in your mind. So you will be getting something, that is what difficulties in understanding. So that is what, if you are a mechanical engineering students, while learning of drawing, engineering drawing, you might have experienced that you have to make an imagination of the existing. That is what line is what there, and means object is what kept in a space, first angle projection, third angle projection, like that, vertical plane and horizontal plane, it is what lying. So such type of visual perception is also very important in understanding of the concept of a means in processing of your ideas. So these are there are some 8 habits that can improve cognitive function. That is what, physical activity. So if you don't have any physical activity, you cannot work. Openness to experience. So whatever that you have, that experience is what you should have openness. So that is open means you have to move freely. So to have an experience of particular task, that is curiosity and creativity. You should have curiosity in learning. That means you should have interest in doing of that thing. And creativity, so you have to make a creativity also in making a thing in a different way, so not in a regular existing way. Some of your friends are doing in a problems making attempt that in a different way. That is what creativity. So you will be saying that your friends are doing, so what a creativity. So while watching a movie also, if anything is what different way, you can say what a creativity of a director, you will be saying. So such type of creativity is also very important in processing of your innovation. Social connection. Social connection, another one is what social connections means having connections with others. This is also very important. So having contacts with others in order to pursue your information. So social connections is also very important. Mindfulness and meditation. So relaxation is very important. Don't get stressed on the particular aspect. That is what mindful meditation is what required. So this is very essential in this improving your cognitive skills. Brain training games. So some of you are making a chess game. So one example I can give that if you have a good grip on a chain chess, so that will give, that is what one of the brain training game. So very useful. Toss, how can we play? That is what in order to improve your skills, brain training games are very important. So that's what an example I had given you, chess. So even beyond this, some other also you will be finding that, but chess is what one of the best brain training examination. Okay. So sometimes in childhood, you may be finding that your parents are giving that an object is what divided into number of pieces. Then we'll be asking them to join. So by showing a figure. So that is what also one type of brain training game also. To inculcate the cognitive skills in a child, we'll be making of that. So that is what. Get enough sleep. So this is very important. If sleep is not sufficient, you will be your mind is not able to work properly functioning. So that is what. So cognitive skill is also depends upon the skill. Enough skill means that is what, not 10 hours, only 8 hours. So that is what. Reduce chronic stress. So stress is what to be always released. You have to enjoy the work. Enjoy the work. So while doing a work, you have to enjoy. You should have show some love, affection towards your work. Then only you can pursue the good ideas. So now I will tell you that the products. So when some products are developed, say you can see here steam engine. So this is a product engine. When it is developed, when earlier 18th, 17th century, I think so. It has been developed. So is this product engine development is stopped here itself? No, you cannot get. Means after the steam engine, so that the diesel engine is developed. After steam engine, the steam engine we are using for what purpose? As a prime mover. As a prime mover. So to move this motion, mechanical motion is conveyed to other machines to run. So that is what steam engine. Steam engine earlier used for what? That is railways. Now railways is railways are not run by steam engine. So diesel engines has come. Thereafterwards, electrical engines has come. So you can see that what was the development. So there is no limitation in the product development. Everywhere we are finding that product development is what dependent on the innovation. So at the time of engine is not existing, steam engine is a one of the innovation. Thereafterwards, steam engine to electrical engine migration is one innovation. Okay, one invention, and adaptation of that is also innovation. Then from the diesel engine, again we will be finding we are going for the electrical engine. That is also innovation. And see this anvil and hammer. Is this forging forging process is what limited here? It's not limited. We are finding that press forging, closed die forging, open die forging, like that we are finding different types of forge. Now you can see here, there you will be finding that wheel. So this wall chariots, where you will be finding carts, will be means car festivals, which we are finding that those chariots are made up of with this type of wheels. This wheel is what limited with this only? No, you can see the bullock cart itself. There is a lot of changes we will be finding, and even that is what everywhere we are finding a development is there. So that is what innovation. From this wheel is what made up of a wood. Again, we are finding that wood and metal combination. Now we are finding that rim we are finding. So rim with forks. So now we are finding that alloy wheel with without forks. So that is what innovation which we are finding. New, we are changing the wheel. The same purpose only. We are making different products. Now, yeah, if anybody wants to transfer their ideas, so that is what you have an idea. So what is that idea? A device is what required for the transportation from one place to another place. So that is what you will be finding that. So for that, you are finding that this idea, you are making a concept. That one concept is what bicycle you got it. So in this bicycle, these are the concept you had. So then you will be going for a detailed design. In detailed design, what is that? What are the features that you want to have that? So this product is what, if it is made for the say example, the height is what made fixed, means there are variable heights we will be finding in the human being. So in order to vary this seat, we will be finding that some adjustment we are finding here. So that is what, like that features which we are finding here. So earlier in the olden days, we are finding that without gears. Now we are finding gears. So that is what type of features that you want to make in your bicycle. So that is. Then after making of all this, you go for build and test. So that is what. Then afterwards, after successful in the test, then you go for producing. If you are not satisfied anywhere, you will be going back to your idea. Again, this process is what iterative. That is what idea to production. So just I made one concept. Means that is what, how the idea is what transferred into the product. So now, role of innovation in this. So innovation drives new product development. So innovative ideas which leads to the success. So that is what desirability, feasibility, viability. So combination of these which you will be finding product innovation. So desirability means what is that? What do the people desire? So you, while making a product, what the customer is having desire, that you have to make. Without customer desire, if you are making a product, it is not. So whatever maybe that you are making a product, that could be feasible. So that means it should be feasible for manufacturing. Okay. And what can be financially viable. So it should be useful. So after making up that product, it should be for a given price, it is worthwhile while taking up that. So that is what will be fine. So next is what idea to concept generation. So concept generation is what very important. So concept is a rough approximate description of working mechanism, and to form of the product. So usually the concepts is expressed in sketches. So because this is very tough task. So concept generation is what it's not a simple thing. Somebody will be thinking of that. The designers or innovators will be making number of sketches on a paper, on a piece of paper. Then they will come to a final concept. So that's what you can see here. Concept generation is a critical activity in product development and the part of the fuzzy front end. Fuzzy front end. Good concept, that means here good concept generation leaves the team with a confidence that the full of space of alternate. So that is what, whenever you develop a good concept, the team will have good confidence. So sometimes what happens, you have a good concept, but implementation is not good. There you will be having lacking. At the same time, so here bad concept is what, if you have implemented the in a better way also, it's the that product is not successful. So that is what, good concept and good implementation both are required. Generic process of generating the solutions of concept. So that is what, how we will be getting of that. Understand the problem thoroughly and formulate. So you have to understand the problem and thoroughly formulate. Now search for concepts. So what are the searching? Means after understanding problem, what are the concepts? Maybe here you may not find only one concept. You will be exploring different types of concepts. So in your mind, in order to meet the above problem. Okay, that is what explore systematically. So which one is the easy way and in a simple way, with economically and desirable and viable and uh, usable, like that. Those concepts, with that you have to explore systematically. Then coming to that, arrive at multiple solutions. So you will be getting multiple concepts. So that is what, don't worry about that. Out of all the concepts, we have to evaluate a best concept. So now cost specification is what very important. Target cost is set initially. That means while making a product, you must see the cost of the product. That is what should be the target cost. Early concept development is beneficial to keep track of rough total cost of the product. So that is what, while developing the product itself, you must have good idea of the cost. Otherwise, it will be very difficult, because if it is makes more cost, you can drop down there itself. You can go for new thinking of that. So that is what, primarily list of the parts, their estimated costs preparing along there. So that's what. Next, bill of materials. Bill of materials means that is in a bicycle. Suppose, for example, if you are making a car requires a tire. How many tires are required? 5 tires. 4 plus 1. One is for stepney, like that. So if it is a bike, means 2 tires are required. So that is what bill of materials. So for one product, you need 4 materials, means by individual products. So in order to make wheel assembly, 4 tires are required. 4 rims are 2 rims are required. Whereas in car, you need that 5 rims, 5 tires are required, 5 tubes are required. So like that, bill of materials will come into the picture. So as main assembly, sub assembly, and main individual part assembly, like that, individual parts. So finally we will be getting parts. That is what bill of materials. So with that, you can easily evaluate the product cost. What are the number of parts? So like this, we will be estimating the cost. Now, concept evaluation. So it differs from the simple product and complex part. So Coombe is a product. Everybody will accept that. That is what, one type of product which are used for combing. That is what, brooming. Sorry, our hair is what, combing purpose. We will use this. So that is what, in the olden days, we are finding that this comb is what made up of a wood. Now we are finding plastic. Okay, na? So very cheaply we'll be getting, and production rate is also very high in comparison with wood. Okay, that is what simple product you need. While making up this design, one piece drawing is what sufficient. One only one concept of. But coming to that complex part, so this complex part is what take an example of bicycle. So you might have seen that you take an example of seat. Have you find that only one type of seat only for the seating purpose? There are 3 or 4 spring fixed one. Means like that different types of seats you will be finding, that leather, plastic, like that, in order to serve our function. So this can be out of all this product, this functional decomposition. So if you divide this, we can make use of that. For the same product, we can have different seats. Even handle also, you can change the handle. So what type of handle you can find? So like that, different types, means decomposition. So there is a 2 types of decomposition: functional decomposition and physical decomposition. Okay, so that is what which you will be finding. Functional decomposition is what resolving functional relationship into the constituents of sub functions which can build into the whole. So that is what transport the passenger from A to B, drive mechanism to produce brake mechanism. So this is what this bicycle has been divided into functional driving mechanism, braking mechanism, steering mechanism, structural support mechanism. This fork is not fixed one. For ladies cycle, you can find this this bar is not here. You will be finding here. For easy, means they will be their dress sense is what different. In order to means ride properly, for the use of that, this bar has been removed and they fixed here. So that is what structure support. Okay, now, and steering. The steering is what is also differs from one person to one person. That is what steering mechanism handle. And braking mechanism. So you might have experienced different types of brakes. That is what old brakes, and 2-wheelers. That is what bikes, scooters, which are having such type of brakes. Now we are finding in the cycle also. So that is what one type of brake mechanism. Drive mechanism means without gear, with gear, battery operated, like that, we'll be finding drive. So these are the functional decomposition. Functional, in order to serve that function, we can go for different types of functions also we can entertain. That is what you try to understand that. And physical decomposition. So now here, this is what physical, resolving a physical assembly into its components, which can be built to the form of whole assembly. So suppose, for example, bicycle is there. So we can divide this bicycle into the frame, seat, wheels, brakes. So this is what physical decomposition. Physically we can divide. Frame is what one physical part. Seat is what one physical part. Wheels is what one physical part. Brake is what physical part. Then tire, rim, spokes. So for this physical decomposition also, we can select different types. So that is what whenever you are making a design, if you decompose the problem into small parts, so at the time your design, you can relieve your stress. So you can assign this wheel job to some other, you can assign this brake job to some other team, and you can assign the seat team for other time, frame for other team. So like that, we can divide the task, and finally we can go for the final. So that is what advantage of physical decomposition while making a product. Why we are going for a decomposition, either functional decomposition or physical decomposition. So both are important, so that we can relieve the burden on a one person. So this task, by decomposition, we can assign the task to different teams. Why understanding of it? It's a common way solving the problem, breaking down. That's what just now. By solving problems, concepts of solutions can be generated without tackling or lower level problems. Higher level problem cannot be solved. So that is what by functional decomposition. This point I have not discussed. Without tackling the lower level problems, the higher level problems cannot be solved. So there will be some small problems in the lower level. Those issues to be solved by decomposing into a functional decomposition or physical decomposition. These problems can be easily evaluated, so our product will be brainstorming. So this is very important, gathering a list of ideas. Whenever you are getting one problem, so you will be thinking in a different ways. So that is what brainstorming. So please remember that, students. Hello, Ram Kumar. Hello, Ram Kumar. Hello, Ram Kumar. Can I speak to Ram Kumar? Hello. 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 Hello, Ram Kumar. Hello, students.
Sir was not there, sir.
Okay. Are you audible, my voice?
Yes, sir. Audible, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
So you can proceed, sir.
Okay. I will proceed. Amma. Teganduna. Is my screen is what visible to you?
Yes, sir. Visible, sir.
Okay. I will continue.
Okay, sir.
So now here brainstorming is what very important. Brainstorming, delay judgment and don't judge instantly. So whenever you are getting different ideas, delay in judgment. So somebody was thinking of that, yes, this is wasteful, this is not. Like that you should not do, because that may be also useful. That's what I'd given an example in initial starting of the session. So that's what penicillin. Penicillin, what when it is invented, at that time everybody was thinking that it is waste, but after some time it was a very useful medicine. Generate many ideas. Don't stop your idea generation with only one. Many ideas out of so there may be 100 ideas. From out of 100 ideas, you will be selecting only one idea only. So that is what. Don't reject unfeasible and wacky ideas. So there may be some unfeasible and wacky ideas. So that is what. Even those type of ideas also, you don't reject them. So that is what you will be. Tanmay, 1 minute. Sorry for the disturbance. Sorry. You use graphic sketches. So from my side, sorry for disturbance.
No problem, sir.
You use graphics, sketches, and physical medium. This is what whenever you want to make other brainstorming, so you make sketches, graphics, so that some physical medium. So like that. So somebody was making a physical cardboard model or some other prototype model. So in order to visualize their ideas, so that is what brainstorming. So coming to that, techniques for creative problem solving. So mind mapping. So mind mapping is what mind map is a diagram used to visually organize information. So mind mapping. So you will be making of a things of that how we will be solving. So if the mechanical students are there, well, making a problem of that line inclined to both lines, drawing a sketch at that time, mind mapping is what very important. Lateral thinking, through weaving the problem in a new and unusual light. So lateral thinking. So weaving through weaving problem in a new way, in a different way. So that is what analogies. Identify problems that are comparable and then apply adaptable solutions. So in order to make this, we need TRIZ is what a practical methodology for generating innovative solutions. So that is what some solution is what narrowing down. So when you are coming approach, finally you will be getting of a ultimate solution you will be getting. So another technique, that is what scamper. Scamper means S means substitute, C means combine, A means adapt, M means magnify, P means put to other use, and E is eliminate, and R is what? Rearrange. So like this substitute, you can substitute, combine, two parts can be combined, adapt, you will be adapting a new technology to this, magnify, so sometimes you can magnify it, means enlarge it, put together, so some parts may be put together to use, eliminate, some parts can be eliminated, rearranging, so the same product by rearranging also we can. So this is what a scamper. Concept evaluation process. So this is what very important process in the concept evaluation. Now you can see here, this is what, suppose for example, for your idea, you got 3 concepts. So that is what concept A, concept B, concept C. So that is what one concept C is we have taken as a reference. So with this concept, concept A and B is what evaluated. So weight, if the weight is what more, concept with reference to C plus, that means here, that is what plus you will be. Weight is what less. If the concept weight is what more, that is what weight is what more or less you require with reference to that. So having advantage, we can make it as a plus. If it is disadvantage, you can means if it is normal, means 0. That means no way difference. Assembly. So concept with reference to concept C, both are advantage. Concept A, concept B, both are advantage. So coming to that, with reference to C, opening effort. So that is what both are minus. Both are lower than the concept C. And durability. Durability is what same as concept A and concept C and concept A, but concept B is what more. So like this ease of manufacturing. So concept C is what good, and whereas these are both are lower than the not having advantage. So and then you can see that how many pluses are there, how many minus are there. So like that we will be evaluating of it. Okay. So if you are getting more plus that concept, we will be selecting it. Okay now. So now here you can find that we want to design a evening screen frame for this window. What are the different types of concepts? So you might have seen that in a window shopping in villages, where you will be finding that to protect from the sun shades, we will be getting this type of cloth evening frame. Okay, just have one concept is what like this, another concept is what this. So here first concept is what single link, and second concept is that large bracket, so which is in red color. So these two these brackets which you will be using. So here you can see here on both ends it is fixed. Okay, and bracket, so only one bracket is what fixed here in order to have this. So like this, then this concept is what evaluated. So now here the one concept A is what kept concept 1, concept A is what reference. Okay, concept B is what compared. Now you can see weight is what in comparison with concept A, concept B, more weight which we are finding here. Okay, that is what weight is what minus which kept. Easy assembly also it is somewhat difficult. It's only linked now, so very easy to assemble. So that's what concept B is what minus. Durability is what with reference to that we are finding strong rigid frame, it is durable. So you will be getting up this plus side rigidity, durability and rigidity, more rigid. So concept B is what more. Aesthetics, so aesthetic is also very good appearance which you will be finding here. Ease and manufacture, so in comparison with concept A, concept B is what? Poor. So that's what, while coming to that, in evaluation, we are finding 3 pluses, 3 minus. So therefore, while selecting objective, if we are getting 4 plus, we will be going for concept B. So that is what concept evaluation. So sometimes if you are getting more than one concept in your idea, so this is what cognitive skills to evaluate your cognitive skills. Maybe somebody was thinking that why we are going through this concept evaluation, because this concept evaluation is what for evaluating our ideas. There is different types of concept evaluations also available, but I'm not discussing. Rank matrix also it is available. We can give that number. With reference to number, we can also evaluate that. Design thinking. So that is what design thinking. Gone are the days when the performance of the end user satisfaction was measured by GMV. GMV means gross merchandise volume or revenues. Today, user experience has emerged as a separate discipline in itself. It focuses on solving end user problems. This way, companies can develop product and solutions that fit the user's needs. So that's what you can see that every manufacturing company, that is what if you take a cell phone, every day we are finding more number of features are added. That is what they want to attract the customer. They want to give the more features for the customer. So with respect to customer only, they are making the product. So that is what. So design thinking is nothing but a whiff of change in the mindset of a companies to align themselves with the end user requirements. So that is what, who is the end user? With respect to him, they are aligning. That is what design thinking. Design thinking. Don't worry. So I'll give some examples. At that time, you can have a better understanding of the design thinking. It beautifully combines creative and critical thinking that develops companies to develop products meant to solve real customer problems. So now you can see here how we will be making up this. So here problem space, the blue color is what in the problem space. From this we are getting a problem. From that we have to make that a problem. So here, suppose for example, now here you can empathize. So narrow focus. So from this space we are getting we are focusing on narrow way. Then afterwards emphasize, then define. After defining, ideate. After defining, prototype. After making prototype, testing. Then afterwards, launch of product. So this is what, so you will be finding that self-regulation is what required during this. So idea generation, reflective judgment. From your idea, after processing, you will be getting a reflective judgment. So this is what attitudes and dispositions which you will be finding here in order to process your idea into a solution phase. Okay, while converting from the problem space to the solution phase, so you will be finding that narrow down your ideas, emphasize. That means understanding of your, I will tell you later slide, defining. So this is what empathize. So now here I will go for the that slide later. Design thinking is what? Design thinking minimizes the risk of innovation by emerging customers or users through series of prototypes to learn, test, refine concept. So that is what in first, usually you will be finding that 5 steps are there. That is what empathize, define, idea, prototype, test. In empathize, what we will do? Learn about audience. That is what, learn about the customer. Observe. That means for that you may observe or interview them. So what type of product you want to have that, or you can observe that what are the problems they are facing and listen their problems clearly. Ask questions, several number of questions. Some customers may be expecting something. So like that, some questions you have to ask and you have to gather that information. That type of activities that we'll do in the empathize. So define your scope. So what is that? Define your scope. Look for patterns and insights. What type of patterns will be finding? There may be different patterns. Question assumptions for question. Frame your product value. So come to the idea. Come up with many solutions. In the idea stage, you will be getting that. You will be getting different ideas. So here, suppose for example, while defining a problem, so mileage may be, for example, two-wheeler. So mileage, if you are giving importance for the mileage, so with respect to that, you have to define. For that definition, you have to make an idea. That is what are the materials that you have to reduce. In two-wheelers, you might have seen that if you look into that Hero Honda CD100, and now present CD100 bike, the lot of metal parts are replaced by plastics. So that is what design thinking, what the customer is what expecting means, if it is not functionally useful, so we can replace that product by other. So that is what come up with many solutions. So experiment, co-create with the team members, brainstorm, selects. That is what ideas. So ideas may be different persons they will be getting. So all the ideas we have to collect and we have to evaluate that. Then afterwards, prototype. Think big and think big, act small, fail fast. So that is what thinking big, acting small, prototype making. Gather feedback. So after making the prototype, what type of feedback you will be getting of that? You distribute a small products and ask the customers what type of problems they are facing. So keep on improving that. So learn from users. So you have to use always. That is what whenever you make a product, purchase a product, they will be asking you feedback. Sometimes after purchasing of your washing machine, from the company you will be getting a several number of questions from means they will be asking you what are you facing any problem like that. So that is what, based on that we can refine. Test, user testing and surveys, evaluate it, gather learnings. So this is what which you will be doing in the design thinking. So now coming to here, empathize. That is what will be different types of ways you will be finding that. So while understanding a customer, you will be finding a diverging method. So n number of ways you can understand the customer. So you can understand the, after that again you have to define his customer goal. Converge is what required. You have to converge into the best definition. Converge into a best definition so that customer can attract you. Then afterwards, based on this definition, you will be getting different ideas. That is what diverging. From all those ideas, you have to select only one type of idea for the final evaluation. That is what converging the ideas into a one or two, like that. Again, we'll be making a prototype. After making prototype, you'll be going for a testing. So this is what exploring module. But here, this is what creating module. So entire design thinking, we can divide into the two modules. That is what explore module and create module. Explore module is what purely means very critical aspect. So maybe you are thinking of that it is very easy, but in designing of a product or innovation, this process is what very critically empathize and define. Understanding of a customer or public or that is what defining correct problem is a one type of means this is also very important. Okay, so this is very important aspect in the design thinking. So this topic already we have discussed this slide. Now, in order to evaluate these ideas, you can mind that normal ideas, original idea, then implementation. So easy to implement, impossible implement. So that is what sometimes you will be getting that easy idea and normal idea. So now that is what very simple ideas which are existing. But some of the ideas were original ideas, easy to implement. So this type of ideas were innovative, breakthrough ideas, ideas that can be implemented. So this type of ideas we want to have this. Okay. Now coming to here, you will be finding that another type of, that is what original ideas and impossible to implement. So the ideas for the future, you are not means closing of it. So we can keep in mind and you can have that future. So that's what in some of the automobile vehicles, if idea is what generated by a designer, you will be not avoiding of it. Later stages they can implement it. So that is what. So sometimes you will be finding normal idea and impossible to do. That type of ideas will be not working. So that is what. Now you can take an Uber is one example. So yeah, because of Uber, so this is what design thinking. You can find that customer problem he has solved. So in earlier days, in order to hire a taxi, we are finding a problem. So even after hiring a taxi, how much you will ask, how much money you have to pay, whether that money is available or not. So whether the taxi will go there or not. So you will be finding. But now Uber is what you will be getting of that. Wherever you are there, you can call the cab and you can find that how much cost it will be there. So that type of options you will be finding that. So this is what one of the best design thinking example. That is what already taxis are available. Because of Uber, we are finding that customer services are made easy. So that is what one type of design thinking. Your innovative idea to reach the customer in a better way. So not only this, M indicator in Mumbai, local trains are very difficult to identify. That is what, to track the local trains, M indicator app has been developed. This has been given to the passengers very easily to access their trains when it is come, when it will come, like that, very accessible for them. Not only this, you are finding that for reservation of IRCTC train, earlier in the olden days, we used to go to railway station. There we will be making a reservation. There afterwards, nowadays you can find that the app is what developed. So by sitting in the home itself, you can make a reservation. So that is what design thinking. How we are reaching to the customer. How we are reaching to the customer. Not only from the product, from the service also you can reach the customer. That is what design thinking is. Not only by designing the component, so even teaching also we can find that innovative design thinking. That is what, if you use it, learning aids, teaching aids, so that is what innovative thinking, innovative teaching methods. So that is what animated movies, like that, will be making up that different ways to make the student to understand in a better way. So now here multi-plug you will be finding that. So this plug can be used having different socket. Here we can use one plug. Here we can use one plug. So like that, different 3 sockets you will be finding. So what happens here, you can make use of this front face. Okay, top and bottom. What happens? You may not fix it properly, because visibility is also, whenever you want to make a socket here, fix a socket here, you are not able to see this socket. While fixing, you may be finding problem if the switch is on. But in order to overcome this problem, so a small modification has been made by the designer. You can see that because of the slant portion, you can see that gravitational drop is what avoided. But here gravitational, suppose for example, if we keep a socket on the bottom face, so it may lose, but here because of the slope, what happens, gravitation drop is not there. It will be arrested. It will be arrested because of the slope. Here also you will be. And also accessibility is also very important. You can access this face and this face very easily. In order to place a socket very easily he can place. So that is what design thinking, innovative way, in a different way. And coming to this, this is a tray, ice cubes for making in a fridge. You will be finding that. Okay, while extracting of this ice cubes, so you will be making sometimes several number of twists. You will be making from your hand. Then afterwards, you will be removing the. Even though you will be not getting complete cubes, so some of the ice cubes are retained in the tray itself, or they may be broken into the small pieces. You are not getting correct shape. So in order to overcome this problem, one designer has made that uh, just like a water droplet. So many of you might be observed that droplet, if you look into that droplet shape, it's a tangential shape. Nowhere it is not having a flat surface. Nowhere it is not having a flat surface. You see that what type of cognitive skills and design thinking has been here adopted here. So just you make a one twist, what happens? The slow, it's not a flat. Easily it can be removed. Complete ice cube can be extracted from this tray in one stage itself. And also, heat transfer effect is also very effective because of the more surface area. But whereas here, the surface area only bottom surface area, like that you will be getting. But this surface area is what more in contact. So refrigerant will come in contact with that surface, more surface. So you try to understand that different types of benefit that we are getting from the design. So with less time, we can make this, and without breaking of ice cubes, we can make use. So that is what you have to think of this, how this tray has been made. And now you can see that so these three examples I had given from the from Chakravarti, Professor Chakravarti from IIT Bombay. So we has developed his products, not from me. So he himself has developed these designs. And this is also for CRP Jawans. They will be moving from one place to another place. They want to filter the water. So filters they are not getting, means wherever they go find. So whatever may be the flask they are having, in that bottle itself, they want to make a filter. So that's what you can see that this bottle has been divided into two parts. This portion has been kept in a water. So you can see here, this portion has kept in a here paper script paper published paper script I kept here. So you can see here in the figure 3, this part has been, the lower part has been kept in the water, and this portion has been connected with a hose pipe. Okay, friends. Then afterwards, here we are finding a crank. You can see that the crank is what made. So pump. So whatever may be the water which has been, so here sponge or something can be filtered here. Then afterwards, here one more filter we are finding here while entering the water. So because of the crank. So like this filtration process is what. So here crank pump which we are finding, which will be feeding the water into the bottle. Then afterwards, Jawans can drink this water very easy. So this is the product which has been developed, innovative product. And design thinking, see that the filtration process is what without using any power, without self-propelling. So they can use anywhere in this. So that is what an advantage of the means. See that design thinking and cognitive skills of a designer, how he has developed. So if anybody is interested in learning of this courses, NPTEL courses by Professor B.K. Chakravarti, that is what innovative design technology and innovation, Udemy, Coursera also available. So myself also I have completed product design and development course, and also design for manufacturing and assembly courses. I'm also teaching design for manufacturing and assembly. So because of that knowledge only, I gained some knowledge. So I have not made any innovative design, but as a IAC president, I am also looking up some of the aspects of that. So thank you, friends. So you can ask me any questions. Hello, students.
Participants, you can post the questions in the chat box.
They are posted, huh?
No, sir. They'll post.
Nandakumar sir.
Ram Kumar,
Am I audible, sir?
Audible, Ram Kumar.
Yeah, sir. This is yeah, sorry, sir. This is Shanmugh Raju. Ram Kumar Singh is having some network issue.
Okay. So
yeah, sir. I am IAC coordinator of NGPIT.
Okay, thank you. How is my presentation?
Thanks. Yeah, sir. Really correct topic for at the correct moment, sir. It's really nice,
Okay.
and the way you have taken the session was nice. So first of all, I like to regret the delay of the session, sir, because
no,
we
I'm
have
not.
a lot of network.
It's a technical problem. Everywhere it happens. Now time is what like that. Now everybody is depending upon the internet, so maybe some mechanical problem. Okay.
Yeah, sir. And still there are a lot of students waiting in the waiting room. We couldn't enable them also. So we have recorded your session there. We'll share it to them through YouTube.
Okay. So can you please give me that link also?
Sure, sir. Sure. After posting it, we'll share the link with you also, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. I'd like to invite Karunya, IAC member, to propose the vote of thanks.
Okay.
I would like to thank Dr. P. Nandakumar sir, Professor, Department of Mechanical Engineering, for spending his precious time with us and making the session more informative. I also thank our participants, faculty and student coordinators who have made the session a grand success. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome. Okay, shall I leave?
Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Welcome.